Ding! Ding it goes, and we're all ready to record a video blog. And after all my ideas, I feel like I'm standing here with a blank mind and knocking things over because it's a bit messy here. I don't know if I showed you this. I haven't cleaned it. I found a teapot at it's this place that sells stuff for charity, you know, so you can give them away, and it's like a thrift store, and it goes to a good cause. And I saw this standing on a shelf, and green is my favorite color. It's green. I love see-through, so we have that. And it is plastic though, so it's a bit cheap, but it's kind of fun. And the thing is, in the thing, it has one of these that pops in. Put the tea in, leave it in, take it out, whatever you want. It is perfect. I rinsed this, kind of clean it. I haven't cleaned this because I had a very late night pot of tea, ill-advised pot of tea. Now that I can make in a pot that I actually really, it's very easy to grip, and if in case you need to hold it, which you kind of don't, but if you want, you can easily put the thumb there, and it puts really nicely on the cup, like smoothly. So that's what I'm talking about apparently. But I do have a nicer one that I also found at a similar store actually, and it's this one. It was still in a box, actually. And you could tell that it was made for this because it was lying flat with its, you know, the cutout of the foam. And this one, if you pour in a weird way, it can go down it a bit. The lid has its own life. It just slides off. Whee! And it doesn't have a thing. And so I bought a thing to put in it, kind of a regular round ball like this, but with a chain instead of a clippy. It's too big, so it doesn't fit in here. So, you know, and I don't want to put the leaves directly in the thing because it's going to be standing there forever. And I've just been using my own, or if I use regular tea bags, I could just put them in, it's fine. So I made it work, but it'd be better. I was just thinking when I went to the other store, I was thinking, I need a pot that is easy to, and then you can't really hold this, and you have to hold it like this when you pour, or usually I grab it like this, and then hold the lid like that, and pour it like this, because it's never heavy, because it's so small. But I think this is going to be more my serving, like, hi friends, want a cup of tea? And if you're making a small pot, if you're just two people, you can make in this one. For myself, it's this one. They're the same, actually. You wouldn't think so, maybe-ish, but they are. I checked. So this one is more convenient just for me. This one's nicer. And it also came with 2 cups. I'm not too fond. I think it looks nice, and the idea of this is really nice, but I'm not sure I like the little handle. I do. It gets so warm, especially when they're so small, then you have to like pour it to here so you can have somewhere to hold. You're like, ah, that's boiling hot water and porcelain making it, you know. So it came with 2 of those. For really cheap, wonderful price. Today I'm gonna go meet a friend, actually. My friend Matilda and our mutual friend Ida. And have a little girls' night. It's gonna be great. I also have these cups that I bought at IKEA once, or IKEA, I guess. And that's probably a bit nasty. I haven't cleaned that either. Yeah, I mean, it's just like tea from, I just put it here last night, but still. And you can almost pretend that they go with each other. You see, it works. Cool, huh? Kind of see-through, but they, I love that. These are my favorite ones. Otherwise, obviously, they're I don't know, the white balance is weird, but see, because leaves and green, and yeah, that's my life. I love everything green and leafy. Haven't heard anything about the preschool yet. Haven't talked to the cute boy much either, because I ended up going out and having a life. I spent a couple of days at my friend's place in the neighboring city, actually. Not Q, but our mutual friend Marika, and the one with the horses. So I was there with her for a while, and that was really fun. And I met Matilda and Ida another time, actually, in town here. And I've been talking to a friend that I used to hang out with a lot a couple of years ago, called David, or David, I guess, I don't know, whatever. And we're thinking about getting the gang together because we used to be mutual friends, all of us, like Matilda and Ida and stuff. And a girl named Maya, we used to know her too. She now lives in southern Sweden. So I'm just gonna have some sort of snack now, and it'll be like breakfast actually for me. And even though it's like 1 o'clock, and I am gonna chill out a bit and just go to my friend's place and have a nice mellow little evening. A nice mellow little evening there. It's going to be fun. I've been recommended a hairstylist. My friend Marika, I don't know what the pronunciation. I guess I should just do them in Swedish since they're Swedish. Marika, she said that she has she's been going to the same woman for years, and she's really great. So I've been meaning to cut my hair since, I don't know, September, and then in October I cut a bit of it off myself, not in a style, just chopped it off at the ends. So now I definitely need to, they're very blunt and just like, so I definitely want to go and do something more fun with my hair, and I'm gonna do that probably the next time I visit Marika, and kind of, Marika! Now it's turning into something else. I guess I'm bad at switching back and forth. Which is why I usually pronounce things in English. I'm like, well, gotta go to Stockholm, when I went to Stockholm, instead of being like, I'm going to Stockholm. It's weird, or saying IKEA instead of IKEA. I don't know. This video log doesn't really have much of anything. Ugh. Oh yeah, and the cute boy is generally bad at like, you know how we all are, at least I am, sometimes really bad at reaching out to people and being like, hey, by the way, and soon that was slightly Italian. I think it's getting weird with accent, this video. And he's generally bad at, like, actually being the first one to start a conversation. So I'm basically literally the person to start a conversation each and every time, and now that I've been away, kind of, which is also a bit of a bummer. It is understandable, especially since it's busy a lot, but it's a bit of a bummer. So it doesn't exactly help my inspiration to be like, I'm gonna talk to him, you know, and he never talks to me, which is, it's a shame, but I'm going to talk to him at some point anyway, because he's kind of cool. But I feel like in the long run that's gonna get tedious, isn't it? If I literally have to be the one to start a conversation each and every time, then it's like, where's the enthusiasm? But it's his thing. He does his thing. I think it's a bummer, but I also understand it because I kind of accept him as a person because he's a cool person. At the same time, it's kind of a bummer. I don't know. So we're stuck in that kind of loop. But it's been a couple of weeks since I talked to him. But I'm gonna do that soon. Well, yeah, and for a while, Mother was at home because she had trouble with her hands, so she had to stay home for a bit from work, and I was like, running around here for a million years with her, which I'm used to her working, not a lot necessarily, but Like, she'll start at 1 o'clock or something. She just left for work, and she will be gone until 10 in the evening. You know, I kind of have my own life. She has her own life. It's like, I don't consider myself living with a parent at this age. It's more like I live with a roommate, and that happens to be my mother, you know. But my mother's great. She is. So I think it really works. I can feel that I have kind of like this, I don't know, weird kind of ranty feeling today, where I feel very, very nice and genuine and kind of nice and mellow, but I also feel like this video is 10 minutes long and it's absolutely not giving me anything and probably not giving you anything. So I'm definitely not happy with it, but at the same time I feel like it's just, if someone wants to watch it, they want to watch it, and I guess I made it, so I should just upload it now. And in the end, it turned out kind of nice. It's just like this, it's like talking to a friend, just kind of bullshitting your way through something, a conversation, you know. You're just kind of like, I mean, when you're friends, after all these years that I've been vlogging, like, I'm not the sketchy kind of vlogger to turn on the camera and be like, today we're gonna talk about... no, I'm more like, hey friend, I bought this tea thing, what have you been doing? I think this, okay, bye. I think it's like a very mellow conversation. Why have I been saying mellow like a million times in this video? That's it, that's the title, Mellow. Just like, suddenly, a weird baby crying in the background. A panning shot over a kitchen counter. A dog barking in the distance. A tea kettle whistling on... Mellow.